We have something really freaking exciting to announce for all you listeners of the Fiercely Visible CEO podcast. As a huge thank you for tuning in every week, for sending us lovely DMs and tagging us on Instagram, I want to start this little thing, which is leave a review for a chance to win free coaching. Simple as that. All you have to do is tune into the podcast, listen to some of our episodes, and then go ahead and subscribe and leave a review for a chance to win. Now, I do want you to keep in mind when you go ahead and write the review, make sure you take a screenshot first and then submit. So that way, in order to be entered, what you'll have to do is send the copy of that screenshot on Instagram. You can DM me directly at Steph Wharton _ and we'll go ahead and enter you for a chance to win free coaching with me. The way you'll find out is roughly every 2 months, we'll compile all of the entries and we'll go ahead and reach back out to the winner. We may even announce it on Instagram, actually. That might be more exciting. Okay, with that said, don't forget to go ahead, review us, send us a screenshot, and good luck. Welcome to the Fiercely Visible CEO podcast. I'm your host, Steph Wharton. Join me as we dive into how to become a wildly in-demand CEO that prioritizes balance between life and business, isn't afraid of making the scary decisions that get you results you actually care about, and unapologetically breaks the rules to build the business and life of your dreams. Did you know that when you live a life that you're literally obsessed with, that actually makes you money? And I'm not saying living a life that you're obsessed with in terms of doing something that you love for work. So if right now you have a business and you are obsessed with that business and you feel that you have the coolest offers and you work with such incredible and inspiring people and you genuinely have a lot of fun in your business, that's amazing. Like, kudos to you. I think that's what everybody should strive for. You want to be really passionate about what it is that you do. However, let's tell it how it is. Your business is work, and we don't live to work. We work to live. We work to be able to pay our bills, pay our mortgage, and then have some leftover to spend on fun things above and beyond saving for retirement and saving for cool vacations and saving for whatever it is that you have on your to-do list that you'd love to buy, invest in, etc. I'm talking about the day-to-day stuff. I'm talking about going on dates. I'm talking about hanging out with friends. I'm talking about buying things and indulging in the things that bring you joy. I'm talking about not even spending money, just spending time doing things that are fun. Like, when's the last time you picked up a new hobby? I'll be perfectly honest with you. The first time I picked up a new hobby in a very long time was roughly 4 months ago. And I was like, what the hell am I doing? Like, how am I only just now trying to find fun things to do on a day-to-day basis? Even if it's something as simple as watching a little bit more Netflix or reading a book or listening to music that I love. But what happens is sometimes we get so wrapped up in the motion of things, whether it's because we have really big and sexy goals inside of our business, we have new offers that we want to launch, we want to call in more clients, or whatever it is that we're doing inside of our business that has our attention, we focus so much on that and making that a reality that we lose sight of the journey itself. Instead, we strive so hard to hit that goal. And when we hit that goal, we either already have another one in motion or we come up with a new milestone that we want to meet. So through that, we forget to actually enjoy the little things in life. We forget to enjoy our day-to-day life. What I want to challenge you to do, even if you're doing this already in a very small way, let's just increase it a little bit, right? Increase it by like 1%, by 5%. I want you to look at your life, your day-to-day, and figure out what is it that I do, whether it's every week or every day, that's just for me. It's not for your business. It's not for your clients. It probably doesn't make you money, but what are you doing to just live your best life? Now, I'm not saying that if your dream life is to travel the world, that now I expect you to be traveling as of today. Like, as cool as that would be, that's not realistic for everybody, right? You might not have the time, you might not have the funds, you might not have the whatever means to make that a reality today. However, we can start taking smaller steps. So if, for example, what you're looking for is more adventure, more fun, right? Like, what are the things that traveling would make possible for you? Gauge that out, make a list of all those things that you're looking for, and figure out how you can start bringing some of those feelings, some of those results, so to speak, into your day-to-day life today. So that might look like picking up a new hobby, a new activity, a new sport, doing things with people. Make that list. Do you want to watch more Netflix? Do you want to play tennis? Do you want to cook new recipes and try new things each day? Do you want to start drinking a little bit more wine because you haven't indulged in that little pleasure in a while? Make a massive list of all the little things, whether they're hobbies or activities that bring you joy, and start to visualize what kind of day, what kind of schedule, let's say, would leave you really freaking happy and obsessed with your life. Come up with something that makes you feel like, holy freaking shit, I'm actually living my best life right now. Like, I've made it. I think that's so much more exciting than only ever going after monetary goals and only ever going after just scaling your business and making more money. Instead, it's going after building a life that you are obsessed with, building a life of your dreams. The cool thing is that when you start to spend more time doing these things that you love and not putting so much pressure on the business work and the client work and doing all the right things inside of your business, you start to just naturally become happier, just because you're not just hustling and putting all this pressure on yourself. You're actually already reaching your goals as is. Even if you didn't make the six figures and the multi six figures yet, you're living the life that that money would facilitate for you anyway, even if in a small way. So in your mind, in your heart, you've already made it. You've already succeeded. You already are living that life of a freaking 7-figure entrepreneur. So you haven't failed. You have nothing else. So this is going to sound weird. You have nothing else to strive for because you've already achieved it. So instead, what you're doing is you're creating space and energy in your life where you feel really freaking amazing and successful and abundant. And then when you do go ahead and work on your business and work with your clients, you're bringing that really positive and abundant energy into those tasks and into those projects, which is going to bring about a much different energy compared to the pressure to, oh my goodness, I have to land this next client, or I have to do this perfectly, otherwise insert resulting failure or whatever here, right? So how much more powerful would that be? The fact that you get to live the life you're obsessed with, and that in itself makes you more money, because the energy that you show up with, people feel really attracted to that. It feels so genuine and happy and bright and amazing that when you start talking about your offers and you start talking about why it is that you're so passionate about helping your clients, people go, holy freaking shit. Not only does that resonate with me because they're literally speaking my language and they're talking about what it is that I need, but also how friggin' cool would it be to work with that person? Like, look at that energy, right? So I want you to decide that that's exactly what you get to do starting today. Make a list of those hobbies and those activities that bring you joy. Start creating a visualization, let's say, of what your life looked like in a way that you're just freaking obsessed with and you're living your best life already as of today, and start doing that in order to attract more money. That's it for this week's episode of the Fiercely Visible CEO podcast. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at StephWharton_ for more valuable content. And if you enjoyed the show, don't forget to rate and review us wherever you get your podcasts.